And we're back. Okay. Legendary. We're actually, I think we're cooking here, guys. We got like excellent, we've got excellent connection on our live stream. So thank you very much. It says we've got some dropped frames, but our connection is good. So let me know how it is on your end. You know, I don't know. Might have to go back to Twitch doing this, but yeah, we were like on a legendary run a little bit ago. So it looks like CPU, we're at 60 FPS. 42 kilobytes per second. All right, let's try to edit one last thing before we get started with the video. Doesn't look that bad. Good. Let's make it look great. How about that? Let's put this at 5,000 besides 10,000. So let's just a test. Let's see. It shouldn't restart the stream, but let's see how our bitrate looks if we keep it down near like 4,000. Is it smoother? We've got like consistent 60 out of 60 FPS, I think. So yeah, okay. Well, I think if we're good, we're good. You feel? Like, if we're good, looks crispy sauces. Okay. I don't think our network connection is like A tier, but we'll go ahead anyways. Well, if that's you, bro, welcome back again. Yeah, I know, like, Levitation Homes was like such a classic line for me. I swear. I cannot wait to get back to that. We're going to try to, though. We're going to try to. Awesome sauce. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Yeah, well, first of all, let's get into something. This is like the hobby I've been into lately. And obviously, hey, Ash, say hi to Memory Misprint. I actually don't remember if I ever learned your actual name, bro, but it's okay. Ash, Kylo here has been part of the channel for a long time. It's Boston Austin. Boston Austin. Okay, cool. Boston. Yeah, speaking of which, Boston, let me at everyone real quick in the channel here. Okay. So at everyone. You're live on YouTube. I am sure I want to mention 60 plus people. Yeah, Boston, bro. Oh, jeez, that was loud. It has been ages since you've talked to me, bro. Good to see you, though. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, so anyways, like this is kind of what I wanted to show you, and whoever else is kind of stopping by here. This is what I've been getting into. This is not the Illuminati, no. This is Yu-Gi-Oh. So I've been very into this because it's very competitive, and it's a brain tickle. So I'm gonna eventually get like two cameras set up so I can start streaming like this and just kind of go through cards. But I've been trying to track you down. Yeah, bro, it's been what has it have been, like 2 years at least? 3 years probably like three or 4 years since I last streamed like anything related to Battlefront or anything like that. Yeah, man, it's been wild, but you know, I'm hoping to kind of regroup everybody back in the Discord and see what we're all about, because I'd love to start 2-3 years. I'd love to just start streaming again, and you know, we're gonna get on Twitch. This is just kind of temporary. I just wanted to get this up because this is where I'll be posting Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Twitch will be, you know, usual things, but yeah, like you can see shininess of the cards, maybe not, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh just been my life for the hobbies lately. It's been a good hobby. Like, yeah, I've been spending money, but that's nothing compared to how much fun I've had. You know, I've met a lot of people in the area, and it's gotten me around town. So, yeah, it's been a blast. You know, Ghost Ogre. Yeah, man. Like today, I'll be talking a lot about just kind of like meta, and we're cooking. All right, we're cooking with a lot of the stuff. And before I start, again, real quick, I'm also gonna make a shout out to MetaMats here because they got me a really cool custom map. So, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's fun, dude. I have some deck coming in mouse for my laptop. Hell yeah, love to see it, Ash. Never been into it, but always tried to get into it. Honestly, bro, it's tough. It's tough, man. It really isn't like it's not one of those things that you can just pick up and like enjoy. If I'm being honest, you play it because you're probably interested in some of the card artwork and everything, and then you realize how freaking difficult it is and how many sweats there are and how hard it is to be good at it. Yeah, it's hard for new players to get into it. But I will say, if you get into it, it's pretty fun. Like, you get tickle the brain a bunch. So, this is the playmat that we got. Pretty dope, right? It's Temple of the Kings. We got it off of MetaMats, and you know, they're pretty cool. Hoping to engage in some sort of sponsorship with them at some point, but you know, we have to start winning large events in order to do that. Yeah, it's interesting, but you know, I will say also at the same time, Boston, it does take up time. So it's like, I started playing actually ironically right as I stopped streaming, which is probably two are probably very closely related. I started streaming, or I stopped streaming in like 21, right? But I started playing around then because I was needing something to do. A lot of stuff happened the past couple years, but Yu-Gi-Oh kept my mind busy, and it was really important for me. So yeah, it's just something fun to spend my time with. And you know, streaming at that point was taking a turn. You know, we had a lot of slip ups with a lot of people in the past. Just, I don't know, a lot of weird stuff, a lot of drama. I just wanted to get away from it and do something simple, you know. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna be talking about like what kind of went on here at locals last. So I took this deck called Odeon to locals, and let me just, I'm just gonna full screen this. I appreciate though, Ash looking dope. Appreciate it. All right, so like, bear with me if you're not like a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh. Whatever. This is kind of like a little close up, but I'm playing Odeon, and he's playing Blue Eyes. So we start. He wins dice roll. He goes like set 2, which I thought was really weird sequencing. But he goes like normal summon the, what is it, the Kaiser thing? I forget. Like he goes, or specials. I think he specials it. It's one of the two. Anyways, he like puts it on the field, links it off, does the effect. I know that it's a good hit to hit Imperm, right? I think Imperm is a great hit on the Link 1, so I Imperm it. And let's get this going in like 1.5 here. All right. All right, so he's like, pass. Awesome, this is great. I only had to use one hand trap versus his committal of essentially 2 cards. I go battle phase and a battle evenly matched. Yeah, it's pretty good against the board. I don't think he has any. I think he has strike. He main deck strike. And I'm like, I don't get to see it yet. That's fine. So then I don't think I have engine here. So I go pros for 6, I believe is what I did. I think he said like that resolves. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, thank God I pulled Mammoth Mark. So I snagged him, and for those who don't know the deck, he's your starter. So we got Man. Man grabbed us something. We went normal summon Man. Set that. So pretty standard. We went set another one. I went effect. This is gonna search, and I don't think I'm like kind of putting him on having no interruptions here at this point, because I know he's got. Yeah, I'm like, and he's got two in hand, but I board wiped him essentially, and I'm not really worrying about the Link 1, because I know I can pop it, like in standby phase before he has a chance to trigger it. So yeah, I'm like inherently specialing it. I go effect. We didn't get our CRs yet in this point, but I go effect. Search for that. I go temple. I drew temple for here. So yeah, at this point I'm just like, I'm comboing off, right? Like I'm just doing things, I'm setting things, usual stuff. So I'm like thinking, what's the best route here? Because I'm gonna have 3 summons. If I go 4th summon rabbit, then I'm like, oh wait, I don't really care. I have to go link 1. I have to go link 1, link spider, and then I link these 2 off into that. If he nibs, it's fine. I'm like, great. I mean, I missed the trigger here. He said it was okay, so we're just gonna do trigger like when I link 1 for link spider, and then I just do that. I set the pop, and he nibs. So I'm okay with this. Like, I kind of figured he probably had nib in him, and at the point I did figure that, it was when he didn't have any hand traps. So I think a good reference point for playing through boards in this instance is if you notice your opponent doesn't have interaction early on, you can assume most likely they have a nib, right? At the worst case. So that at that point, if they're not interrupting you when you should be interrupted, then your only lines should be, how do I beat Nip, or how do I play through Nip? And I'm not really too worried about that point. Like, I'm able to set 3 with, I think I have Purge in hand. So I'm fine. I'm chilling. And I got Tactics. I'm pretty sure I ripped his starter. Let me see what I did. Did we miss a Tactics rip here? Yeah, I went Tactics. I went. Oh yeah. I just ripped the Blue Eyes in his hand. So he scooped because I was putting him on top deck and I had interruption. So that's all there is to it. At that point, it's just kind of reading plays. So next up. Also, guys, any suggestions that you want to see more of, like in these videos, like you miss me doing like Battlefront or whatever it is, like throw them in the Discord at me, like let me know, right? Like let me know if you want to see more of like deck profiles, if you like what I'm doing here, like these analysis videos, let me know. I'll keep doing it. I'll keep spitting them out. Yeah, just let me know, right? Like I'll do them. Whatever you guys like, I shall appeal. So he searched for Valor, did he? Yeah, he searched for Valor. So yeah, that's right. All right, so he goes like essentially full combo here. I don't think I have anything to stop him. So he goes full combo. He makes the Majestic thing, which I believe is like an Omni. This is the on-field negate. And then I think one of them can essentially, one of them can make them tag out into their Blue Eyes, I think. So I draw nutty here. I go Ultimate Slayer. Ultimate Slayer, send him along. I target the Blue Eyes. He goes Primite. I'm like, damn, he didn't search for Primite in his combo, but that's good. So he banishes and negates the Ultimate Slayer. I go Ultimate Slayer effect. I'm thinking, what's the best thing here? Because I don't want him to revive stuff, but at the same time, he's got more interruption, right? Like, how much can I play through? So, yeah. So I go like Ultimate Slayer. I send that. I target the back row. He protects. He's reading his own cards, and he does. So I forget what he. Yeah, he negated it. I think he negated it with this guy, I believe, because he didn't want to like protect stuff. Battle phase evenly. So now he goes the other negate. So he's like out of negates, I think, at this point. So he's out of negates. And I go Terraforming Effect, search, set, so it's not hitting Ogre at all. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good here. He specials these two. I ask if we can quick sync her. He goes no. I'm like, okay, cool. Called by. I'm safe for the next turn. Called by was an insanely good card here. Am I been gaming at all still? Yeah, actually. I've recently been playing Cyberpunk quite a bit, which that was something I considered kind of get my gaming setup back up again and maybe try and Cyberpunk streaming, but like, it's hard on the it's hard on the PC. I did build a new PC too, which I probably should show. I'll post that in the Discord as well. But yeah, I've been playing Cyberpunk lately. I kind of want to make my run back over at Assassin's Creed Origins. I think that'd be a solid game to get into. So we'll see where that's at. So yeah, in case you guys missed it here, so rewind a little bit. So I have this line here. I'm searching for searches. Temple of Kings. I like where I'm at, even though I don't think I have the fusion quite yet. I just put the PC. It was fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, PC. Yeah, I'll send a picture of the PC. It's pretty dope. I got like an RTX 3060. I got still got like an Intel. It's like a 9th gen, 10th gen i7, I think it is. 10th gen i7 CPU. I got like a upgraded cooler, like NZXT, I think it is cooler. Yeah, the fans are all like blocked in. It's really clean. It's a really clean build. Xbox One. Yeah. I don't know. Those Xboxes. The new PlayStation is pretty nice, and I'm not getting paid to say that. Just saying. PlayStation's the PS5 I heard is solid. Okay, so we actually did have it in hand. That's why we searched for Temple. I just realized this. So this is actually kind of insane. I think we played through here. So I searched. How did I search that? Oh no, I had it. No, I didn't. I lied. Oh, I was just checking his grade. That's what it said. All right. So like I fusion summon off his small body. No, one of my guys. I use my own body. I go effect. Probably should have just banished. Oh, well, Boston, if that's you, here, let me hit up actually. Let's link our good buddy memory misprint in here. Let's just go to my channel here. All right, memory should be in here soon. All right, so yeah. So this is cool. So like we go effect to banish. We banish him. He gets a massive attack boost. I think banishing him is how we did it. I don't remember why I went for this line right away, if I'm being honest. I think he got negated or something. I should have just went battle and attacked over both of them. But I think I was figuring like... Oh, wait. I think I said... There was some reason why I couldn't attack it or something like that. I don't remember 100%. If I'm being honest. But we went Temple. We went Temple, fusions this thing off. Winged Dragon of Ra, the OG. Send everything on the field of the grave. And then we're just playing for the long game here. This is where things get spicy. So we break the board and we set up like our traps. Nothing in hand, I think. He has a good draw, I believe. He goes effect to summon. And I'm like, I'll probably negate that. I don't want that to resolve. And then he just plays Misteel for turn. I'm like, I can't let you get to Primate Engine. I have to negate. I negate both his field spell and that. I'm not sure what the field spell does necessarily, but whatever. So he links off. So he combos. He's able to get, I think, the Synchro back on board. I believe. No, he's able to put the fusion on, yeah. So he thinks he's able to, like, the fusion lets him attack once each, right? So he gets those on. I am not worried at this point. You go to 77XT, 5700X, 4,000 PK Cooler Master Cup Fan. Is that AMD? That sounds like AMD. I don't think I recognize the like AMD. That sounds all AMD and Ryzen or Ryzen, right? I'm not too familiar with that brand, but it sounds good. Question mark. Yes, and yes. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. That sounds like a pretty solid setup. I think I had like a... What did he have? Did he have something to pop it? Is that what it was? No, he didn't. So I like field spell search. Oh, wait. No, he had Typhon on. That's why. That's why I was like, oh, that's why. So the correct line here at this point, if your opponent has Typhon, and you have the field spell, the correct line is search man, normal summon man, man effect search for the spell, and then you can go activate the field spell again because it's a soft once per turn. Then after you do that, you can go Treasure's Effect, right? Get a free set. Although I don't have any targets, so I think that might have been legal activation. So I need to, I got to remember that when I'm like playing a tournament. But like, okay, nothing in activation. Secondary effect, search. Now we go for Anubis. Now I can inherently summon Anubis because I control 2 craps in my graveyard by putting them on the bottom of the deck. That's the requirement. So now it's awesome sauce, right? Now I think I go battle, attack over Typhon, I think. Pretty sure that's what I do. No, I don't do that. I lied. Oh, yeah, because I can... That's right. I remember why. So I go SP banish. Oh, and then I have to use an extract monster. He caught me on that. I was like, that's what I wanted to do, but I don't get it if I don't use an extract monster. So I'm thinking SP or Rabbit. Yeah, Rabbit probably. So I bottom deck the 2. This is the line. So I forgot that I bottom deck the trap. So you can make Rabbit to bottom deck it, bait out any more negates, and you still have SP access, right? Because you can bottom deck more. And if you play 2 rabbits, you just link off another rabbit, I think. I'm pretty sure it's not once per turn. Double check me on that. No, I think it is. I'm sorry. So, I board wipe because then I can make... Oh, no. I activate the turn of a set. That's why. So I go rabbit effect. I don't even need to go SP. I go rabbit effect, pop the back row, wipe his board, and then I can go like bottom deck those 2 again, set... I can link, yeah, because I activate that because I can use that turn of set. I link off the fusion, go fusion effect, reset. I'm pretty sure like reset. Yeah, I add that and then set the other 2, and it's just, oh, so good. Chef's kiss. We're cooking. And then we like attack. We like poke for a decent amount of damage. We like 3 interruption with him, not on bottom decking anything. It's just so good, guys. This was just probably one of the better games that I've ever played. Sequencing everything like this. Like, look at the card advantage that we generated after breaking through his board. Like, it's ridiculous. All right, 2,500. I just got a setting recommendation for 2,500 bit rate, so that's where we're going to be setting this thing at. This should be a lot smoother, by the way. But what I was saying was, like, the amount of freaking advantage that we got from, like, his essentially full board. Granted, we had a pretty cracked hand. Like, we had Evenly, which he had in the gate. We had Ultimate Slayer, which forced out 2 interruptions. We had Called by the Grave to cancel his follow-up. And you know, just like 3 engine cards, like center. Like, it was crazy. Our hand was perfect to break his board, right? Granted, if we had a hand trap, probably wouldn't have gotten that far. But like, that being said, we set 4 cards with like 5 cards worth of interruption, 6 even. Ridiculous. So good. All right, enough about that. Let's switch gears. So. Let's get into Dueling Book. All right, more Yu-Gi-Oh. dueling book here. Sorry, texting the lady. So the book is our main thing. Let us cook. All right, check this out. Think about getting the game ready or not. What game? What game you talking about? Like Battlefront game? I don't think I'm ever touching that game ever again, if I'm being completely honest with you. A lot of bugs, and like, yes, it was fun, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever want to touch that, just because, like, I don't know. It was fun. It was fun when it happened, but I don't have the urge or need to go back to do it anymore. I'd honestly rather just play like Assassin's Creed Origins, or, you know, I'm like really big into open world games kind of when I do hop on. No, the game name is oh, right. I knew what you meant. Ready or not? Let's see. That could be a fun streaming game. Oh, tactical FPS, Ireland-based void interactive. Wait, I've seen this, I think. Should we like low-key watch the...
We're gonna start the...
Low-key watch the trailer? This is a video game? I was just trying to throw you a curveball. You're right. This is
Count.
a video game?
Good luck.
Family.
There's just one more thing.
That ain't what we're looking for. Essentially, your cops or FBI. I'm just clearing a big ass area.
Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down.
Wait,
$15 a
wait,
month.
I have heard
Runs
about
Friday,
this. My
April
buddy
11th.
was telling me about
Yo
this.
dudes, welcome back to another Ready or Not video. It has been a little while now since I've been this enthusiastic about a new Ready or Not custom map.
Going through the front.
Yeah.
Work perimeter or so?
Let's just make entry.
We got a deployable ladder on the left here.
Check my side real quick, make sure. Yeah.
I have a deployable ladder on the left here.
Yeah, you can get out.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold tight. Make sure there's no trap.
Yes.
Yeah, get a bang in there.
Don't factor right until you on the left. Hold on. Alright, we're moving.
Joe's gonna die.
Oh god.
You dumb? Is he
Oh, you can
stupid?
deploy to a different side if you want to. There's an option.
No, this
Yeah.
looks like fun. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to play this too. I agree.
I don't think we're gonna go to the left.
No.
We already got stuff going on over there.
I agree, actually. I really think this would be amazing content. I would play this
Third
with
floor.
you. High key.
The
I
green
think I
house on the
downloaded
right.
it. Did I?
Pump it.
I'm coming back.
You get it on Steam, right?
Flashbang ready.
No, I have downloaded it. I'd pick it up though. I'd pick this up. Maybe not this week. Like next week's a little tough and work's been busy.
Let's get all in, take it.
And maybe like I don't know. Trying to
Got stairs.
see.
Got
Go.
Oh, he's
stairs,
up
stairs.
top.
Yeah, let's look into this.
Roll me out.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
busy.
He's down on the stairs.
Copy.
It's
Nagging.
next week. Next week.
We got eyes on the
The week
stairs and
after.
the hallway,
Yes,
so you guys can keep
let's-
working right.
Let's set it
Alright.
up. I'm down.
We're
Let's
safe.
go.
Swing.
Feeling right. Yeah,
One down.
we're essentially.
Blue.
Left.
Yeah, we see you.
Ooh,
Okay,
he
north
is
here.
not-
Watch
he
out, we got a
has
door
no
here.
face.
Oh, okay. I'll grab it. I got it.
Yeah, this seems intense. I haven't pulled the trigger again since I would have been playing alone. Was that a pun? Okay. Yeah, ready or not? Definitely interested. All right. It would have to be. Hell yeah. Nice. Stars are aligning. So this is the Odeon deck profile that I came up with for Pure. I feel like I was forgetting something, but I don't remember what exactly it was. Do I have Lord in there. I have 3, 2 thrusts. Technically I have right now only one there. I took this out. Took that out. I put Lightning Storm back in here. What on earth did I put in here? I'm trying to remember. Bet. Focus on work, bro. Cancel out of that. Yeah, I forget what I was putting in here. If I'm being completely honest with you, let's double check. Well, we have our handy dandy deck box. Let us see, shall we? All right. So we've got call by 3 of that, 3 of that, 3 of Anubis. You guys can see the shine on my face when I'm looking at these cards. Let's see. We got 3 Anubis, 1 Verdict, Judge, evenly, all in there. Don't tell me we're playing it like a 37 card deck. Imperm over. Am I missing something? Hang on. Let me count these. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 33, 36. I'm missing 2 cards. Don't tell anyone. Missing 2 cards. I think I had Soul Drain in the main. That's why. Probably a bad choice, but. What else do I put in the main, guys? 2 Nib? Might not be a bad option. Inspector Border. I could go D-Barrier. D-Barrier wouldn't be a bad going first, but that's like hardcore going first. I think 2 Nib in the main probably makes the most sense, right? Probably. 2 Nibiru in the main. Orient myself to place it opposite. Alright. I think that makes more sense. If we go Nibiru. Nibiru. That probably makes the most sense. All right, you forgot. Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what I put there, to be honest. I don't even remember, but I think nib makes sense, right? In the pure version, at least. Like, I think this is all pretty clean. That goes up there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't think this needs to be changed too much. I think 2 nib makes sense paired with like 3 droll, 3 ogre, whatever you want. I think droll is just kind of more versatile than ogre, right? Or ogre's more versatile than droll right now. Yeah, all consistency makes sense. You got 3, 6, 8, kind of 8, 11 hand traps, and 3, 6 board breakers. So like I'm mixing board breakers. So I don't know. It's worked out. I mean, it hasn't been bad, but I also want to explore this. Like I'll show you Feats with Odeon. Here's the build that I concocted recently, which I think this guy's list makes more sense to include Lurie like this. I think this was this guy's list. So he had something similar, but I'm in his list. He's not including thrust, right? So it's like 2 Ultimate Slayer. He sided thrust. I would side the Heavenly as well. He goes like 3, 6, 9, 12, including the Fulos, which is what I put in there personally. But it's a 5-card package that you're playing in the main that you can like bridge to because of White Woman if it doesn't get hit. So this might be my list, honestly, if I'm heading to Nats. This would be something close to this at Nats. You know, I don't think I played thrust in the main, but I definitely would side it. It becomes more worth it in the main, I think, for pure. Yeah, second thought, actually. Thrust in the main might not be a bad idea. Especially helping access with Evenly if I don't see it. I think there's some thought, there's some merit to that. Fulos. Fulos is the deciding factor here. Fulos instead of droll. I think most lists play droll, but I think it has the same effect. If you Fulos them and you draw, you get like a draw or 2 if you're against Ryziel. There's a chance you draw on a Phoenix Smith, which is an extender, or a like Ash Bait. I like actually a lot about what this list kind of does, because you're not committing to hand traps. This is mine. I don't know if the guy was playing Purge on his list, but I like it. I think Fulos combined with them is solid. You get to draw cards. If you play Droll, you're kind of slowing them down a little more, forcing them to commit things to the field, and then you hit them with Evenly. So I think if like you play Droll, you play Thrust, probably. That probably makes sense. So that's that list. Let me see. I want to do some testing actually. Let's do some testing. Yeah, I want to see. All right. Let's go Feast with Odeon and then go solo. Nah. Oh, what up? How you doing, Memory? Or should I say Mitch Holt? What's up, bro? What do I mean by Nats? Nats, like nationals, like North America World Championship qualifier nationals. This is probably the deck I'll be taking to that. That deck is like or the Nats is, you know, national, like North America national tournament. So yeah. Also, good to see you, bro. We're gonna try to get content out. Might not always be Yu-Gi-Oh. When I stream on Twitch, I'm probably gonna be start streaming other games like Assassin's Creed and just get back into the swing of things. Try to get the community back into it. At least we're gonna try the best we can. So, yeah, man, it's exciting. Hope you've been well too, bro. Good to hear you. It sucks, kind of like we live states away, but you've always kind of hung around the channel and been a huge supporter. So like, big shout out to you, man. You're awesome, and thanks for coming back. So we're gonna keep trying to get back into streaming here and see what we can do. I think we were on a good track. All right, so this hand, not bad. So like you got purge for your opponent, and it'll be able to stop your opponent here. Like during their turn. So let's just say if we're going first though. Like going first, most likely not going to commit my normal summon. I'll probably first bait Ash, but I'm on having Ash Imperm. Kind of sucks that Paradise is there, but it's like whatever. Do the one-ofs. Yeah, so let's just say like the good old days. I know, the good old days. Let's just say we mill for 6. So I want to find engine. We probably grab this. He goes to grave anyways, so we're probably going to do that, assuming they don't drill us. And we're going to end up just searching for the man. The man gets normaled. Man normal searches this. This activation sets this. We set this. And then you go effect to search this. This searches this. Special that out. You add this to hand. You're going to go ahead and activate that. Boop. Boop. You'll be able to special this. Put another one back here. Oh god, I don't want to banish that face down. Alright, so that gets put back. And then you do the funny stuff. Actually, you don't main that, so I lied. I guess this is probably where you would go for White Woman, which I don't have in the extra deck. Let's just use SP as an example. SP is White Woman. I don't know why it's not in there, but okay. So you go Requiem effect, special. Is that from hand or gray? Hand. Oh, it is hand or deck. I think we just go. We committed normal summons. I think we special summon this from our hand, and then we go effect send Fiendsmith cost. So we try to send Engraver. We go Engraver. Engraver effect. We shuffle the White Woman back, I think. Where are all the White Women? We go like, I think. I mean, playing into Nib's so hard here, but I don't think it matter. I mean, kinda. Like, doing all this fun stuff is cool and all, but you do play into Nib. So I think this is the combo, right? So you shuffle all these back. You go 1, 2, 3. Nibiru, Primal Being is a pooch. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the other thing too. But you're gonna do that. You gotta add the vanilla. These two can be linked off for Agnum Day. See, this is kind of part of the problem I have with Fiendsmith in the engine as well, is because you kind of run out of room, right? So like Agnum Day is going to be in the back row along with, if you do it this way, it's going to be in the back row along with Sequence, right? So it's like, okay, you have Purge if you use one of these first, but honestly, this board, not as good. Like, I don't like this board. So I think maybe I misplayed. Maybe I was just doing Odeon stuff and then tried including the Beatsmith stuff halfway through. Yeah, I think it's just extenders to get to bodies, right? So like, yeah. So like, I just go effect, search. If it gets ashed, then I have some place, but I can go normal effect, right? Send. Link this off, I think. One Fiendsmith link monster. I see. So you're supposed to leave it in the grave, I think. So you send that. For the devil? There he is. Alright. So that goes there. You special out your engraver. Your engraver goes up there. Oh wait, normal. Okay, that's why I missed a step. So you foolish the other engraver. Sorry. Oh, and I'm also forgetting tracked. Anyways, barnacles. Am I missing the other engraver right now, guys? Am I tripping? I am. Okay, I already sent it. All right. So then you go. I think effect shuffle. I don't even know. You don't have the extra body. It's just weird. It's just really weird. I don't know. I don't know where the line that connects these two decks are. I actually don't like this as much. To make it perfectly honest, I actually don't like these with this deck as much. I mean, maybe I'm missing some lines, but I don't know. The good old days. What you been up to, Emery? Mitch? Hope you're keeping yourself busy. Like, this is not the best hand. If I'm being honest. So, this hand's insanely good. Especially if they ash this. Alright, so you normal this. Yeah, like, these combos I got down bread and butter. Like, the pure version, cooked. Over with. Done. So we already have the field spell and the extender. So I think the correct add here is verdict. You can go activate, set this, right? And then you can set your verdict. You can special this, or sorry, you're gonna search that anyway. So like this is gonna end up in hand. This is gonna be set. Oh god, no. That's gonna be set. Okay. So, you've got this, and you're at 3 summons there. You can go effect, even if they have nib, you don't care. You're at 3 summons. You search for your Temple of the Kings. You activate it. And you're going to go ahead and overlay these guys. Search for him. By detaching. Right. So you're going to detach, you're going to have access to your vanilla here, which is awesome. Yeah, and I mean, like, you guys are you're at 1, 2, 3, 4 summons there with that guy, and then by the time you link these two off, you don't really care if you get nipped because you're setting it anyways. It's just so good, you know? So, like, yeah, you're going silhouette, you go silhouette effect. You set your Statue of English pattern. And look at that. You got 5 cards in hand, and you just gained 4 cards on the field. Kinda broken. Kinda good. But what to do after that, right? So, like, if they hand trap you, you can't thrust here. So obviously, before you make this, you want to thrust into whatever you feel like purge or whatever, right? So this is kind of an important thing to remember. But yeah, you before you make this, you do want to activate your thrust and set like imperm or purge, because you won't have room for that otherwise. So usually I'll set purge because I just think purge is generically better, and then you can set this, and then you like reveal it, right? Move that up there. Use this, set any trap you want. It could be another one of that. Could be this, right? Could be any of them. I usually just set another Apophis Serpent. So yeah, that's like what I think of the pure version. So let's cook with some different things, shall we? All right, hear me out. I don't know who else we got here still. Hear me out. Regenesis Mekk-Knight. Okay? Regenesis Mekk-Knight. What deck is like killing this? I don't think there's a deck that's killing this. You have a lot of really good options here. Okay. So some of the things that I would do starting out with this. Obviously, you go battle phase. You're probably baiting this out. This is probably like, if this resolves, you're probably winning. Right? You go Ultimate Slayer. You kind of wipe their board. You don't really want to wipe their board because you kind of need the columns, but at this point you're not even worried about that. Like you're using Mekk-Knight, right? So you're gonna special this by revealing your purple. You go effect. Pretty sure you can search for any Regenesis card. Yeah. So you search for Regenesis. Sorry, that's actually not the proper sequencing. So because you want this more, you are going to normal summon this, and if they imperm it, that's fine. But like otherwise, you're just sending your World Legacy to grave, right? So you want to send your spell. I just threw the spell in here just for the hell of it. But like, this deck is so fun. I always loved Mekk-Knights. Right when I heard about them. I wasn't playing them when they came out, but you just send one Orchestra World Legacy, and then I can special a token both players' fields. Pretty good. Right? Sorry, we're main 2. You cannot attack, sir. So you move both of them, and you go for Lib. Lib's pretty good. Lots of great effects. You can set the World Legacy spell trap, so you can go effects. Set this broken ass trap. Right? And here you still have your Regenesis, you have a search. Like you haven't gotten to this card yet, right? But like you ideally want to go like after this effect, summon, effect, search. And you've gone like I think one, I don't know if those count as a summon, but I think this might be your 5th summon anyways. So you can go effect, search for that. Search for your Omni. Is a water. At which point, like, if you want to go for the trap, you could. But we're cooking, right? So we're gonna go for the Omni. I think Mekk-Knight. I think what it was called. I forgot. Yeah, Mekk-Knight. I mean, there's a lot of variations with Mekk-Knight. Like it's going second, right? But this is like we're cooking hardcore with this, right? So let's count our summons. Is this? I want to say that's 3, 4, 5. I want to say that's 5. So like if they don't nib here, or you can sequence it in a different way depending on how you're scared of, or the cards they have in their hand, whatever it may be. So you can just special that out, and then boom, you have your Omni again. You're no longer scared. Special this out. Go effect. And Banish to add. Free value. Free real estate. Keep doing it. We're going to special this out. I think... Okay, yeah, it only counts for that. So you don't want to do that. You want to special your this guy out. So you special him out. Right? You don't have any other Mech Knight. You do have a Mech Knight in your grave. I apologize. So you can't revive with this. So what you want to do is you gave them a token. You don't want them to have any more tokens. So you're going to link these two off. Probably into another Mech Knight. I mean, you could go SP if you really wanted to. You could go IP if you wanted to, like, get more interruption for them, right? Up to you. I'm going to go Mech. You go effect, shuffle back their token, and boom. So this is assuming you cleared their board with evenly plus the other one, right? With evenly plus that, you have now ended on Omni Negate. Here. Plus 2,500 bodies still left over. Can't play that under shifter, but like you have this, this moves this. Special that, and like draw phase. So the interaction here in theory is kind of the same as how you're playing with Odeon, but how would I describe this the best way? But you have like just bigger bodies, right? Like it's easier to go break their board going second. It's going second deck. Don't get me wrong. But like it's trickier, right? So you have 1, 2, 3 interruptions for possibly a top deck of like a monster. Like this covers 2 monster negates because first of all, sorry, it doesn't cover 2 monster negates. If they don't read the card and they summon a monster in either of these 2 columns, it's gonna get negated. And if they do, like even if they don't, I'm in the proper zone probably is to move this here, not here, right? And this is here. Like I have to summon this here, right? Or I'm sorry, I don't have to summon here. When I activate this special back, probably the ideal one, depending on the deck you're playing, is summon here. So automatically, any monster effect that activates in this column is negated. He can move himself. If I activate a monster effect in this column, or this column, I can move it, and it will result negated. This guy negates any card effect. Really good. And like the sneaky part about it is they can't run over either of these two guys, so you have bodies for next turn, and he comes back during. Let me read. Hold on a second. My next turn. So he comes back during my next turn, right? So like, let's say during their turn, I send him to grave. I think they all have the same effect. This card, yeah. So like, if you use him for an Omni, you add him back during your end phase, you draw. And he's specialed out, right? Presuming they didn't like attack your board. And this is the easiest OTK ever. Like, look at this board. You have 5k 74. Like, this is the easiest OTK I've ever seen. Like, leaving it on your board, and you just have follow up, right? So that's what we've been cooking with lately. Let's go over on our test stand. All right, test stand kind of goes crazy. So we've got access to both engines. Got Fuelos, Slayer. So like we draw phase. Let's say we draw phase that, and we get 2 draws out of this. Okay, we got Birth, Blue Sky, pretty good. So you're probably gonna lead off with this. Get out some interruption. Maybe they have like an Ash or something. Like let's just say they have an Imperm for argument's sake. Like they have an Imperm. Like here. Like center column for argument's sake. We go like Birth set, and then you go special attack effect, the impermit. Totally fine. You go Tora Regenesis, summon Regenesis from your deck. You're probably gonna end up going for this because you baited the imperm. And you go effect to search. You go this. You search for, since you already have the trap. Best bet probably still to go for this. So you're gonna special this out. You're gonna knock these two off. So the imperm is gone, right? Imperm is gone. You're gonna take 2 generic monsters, including a Mech Knight. You could go for Morning Star if you really wish. You do have another spell trap. Doesn't really make a huge difference, but you can't go for the other one. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. You're gonna special attack. And right now, pretty good scenario. You're at 45 and you're at 7k. So, you know, you can go like banish effect to search for another Mech Knight, and it'll get you bodies, but it won't kill, right? So what I would recommend doing, because you know you're not going to kill here, but you do have birth, and you do have like follow-up, I guess. Right? You can special summon from hand grave or banish, but summon grave during the end phase. So like, this is a neat little interaction that I like here. So what I would do is I would go banish, search. So you already have 2. It's kind of good. I would go banish, search, special, battle, swing, swing, swing. And then I would go these 2 into IP, and then link off into Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. All right, and in this scenario, you're doing really well because it can't be destroyed by card effects. You can't target it with card effects. You can't target it. You can only target it for attacks. And then once for battle, essentially it just can't be destroyed. Pretty much, right? And what you've done is you've set up with these 2 after clearing their board. You've set up a monster negate in this column, and then about 2 more columns. You've got Regenesis Birth, which gives you your Omni back from the grave, which is just insane, right? So, scenario, during your opponent's turn, you go draw phase. Sorry, you don't go draw phase. You just go effect whenever they're like, activate a monster effect in a column. You special up to that column. Let's just say it's there, right? And then it gets negated. And then like, okay, I ask, do you have anything on res? Like if they have 1 monster or whatever, they start linking stuff off. I'm just going to send this to grave and then special these guys back out. Right? My thing stops lagging. That'd be great. Then I have an Omni. And like regardless, one of them is getting sent to grave, right? And one of them staying on the field. Like either way, I'm having access to them next turn. So like I just can use the Omni, move this around, and they still have to deal with Avermax, and I kill them next turn, right? So alright. We'll do one more and then we'll test a voiceless voice. That's like probably a more realistic thing if I'm taking it to Nats. I don't know. So going second. Draw 1 card. Oh my god. Guys, it's just too good. With Ultimate Slayer and Evenly, it's such a good combo. Especially with baiting things out. Alright. It's a little better. So let's just say we draw 2 cards. Or let's just say he doesn't give us the top draw as he plays well. We bait something out. We can go Dark Spirit's Mastery probably and pitch the Vayikara. Bait Nash. Although we do play Nandrol that way, so maybe like Regenesis itself is the best way to do it. Yeah, I'd say that probably. This is, I think it's a hard one Regenesis, yeah. So like, if you do this, bait that, do that. This you don't really need anymore, although you could use it to search another one. But like, you're just gonna special search, and you just play Regenesis at this point, right? Like you're just playing Regenesis, and it's super easy. You can get like a monster removal. You can search for your Omni again. Where is he? Spellcaster. Like either one of these you can search for. I just usually opt for the Omni. I just like it more. And then spell trap negate plus birth, or Regenesis birth set. So I don't know. It could be a fun little tech to run, but I wanted to try out voiceless as well, or regen. Yeah, voiceless voice. 'Cause I have no idea how this deck runs. I'm gonna be honest with you. No idea. So, interesting hand. Part of me doesn't want to play this deck. Like, actually, not part of me. All of me doesn't want to play this deck because this deck just hard loses to Droll. Something I was considering maybe playing in this was like a weird package of Crossout with the one Droll and like a couple other hand traps, but I don't know. Big maybe. If we're going first, probably go like draw phase Tora. I'm gonna go effect in like draw phase or something. So you don't play into Droll as hard with that. Ooh, that's actually good. Wait a minute, guys. We're actually cooking. We're actually cooking. If they don't imperm that, we have a way to play through Droll. We're cooking. We're cooking. So you special that. Then you go normal. Effects. Alright, so you get to place the voiceless voice. Yep. So I'm assuming you place this, right? Barrier. Barrier says late monsters you control card effects. Nice. Phase, you can have voices. Okay, so you go effect. Barrier, yeah, so like they can ogre it, that'd be good, but you go effect. I think you add. Wait, is it this? Voices with card. Oh my god, yeah, so you just add this. Saphira. And then you go Saphira. Someone chose it. Monster. Ritual spell. I think you send this, I think. And then you add Skull Guardian, I think. I don't know. Or Skull Guardian, this is from your hand deck, or deck ignoring something. Okay. Yeah. So I think this lets you ritual summon, right? Yep. Banish. And then use low, I think. Graveyard, you can special this card. Then you go effect. Yep, so you go effect. Your special low back. Special, and then this has an effect on summon. So ritual summon, add one voices, voice monster, one ritual warrior dragon, protect your hand. Yep. So then you add your this guy, I think. Yeah, your Sravis is like a target negation. Targets a monster, yeah. But you can't target it. Oh, yeah, they can't target these card effects regardless. But like if they try to target to pop it or destroy it, I can Sravis. So that's nice. So now you go Regenesis, effective search for Archfiend. Maybe. No. Nah, I go for the big guy because you want to set the trap. I already have the big guy. I lied. You go for the big guy. Bear sheet, and then this guy banishes. Yeah, and then you go effect. For a special summon, you set. I kind of, part of me wants to think like you played 3 of them. Because He lets you set, and that can't be ashed. You know? Part of me wants to say you play 3 or 2. Like, because he's an extender, right? Like, if you have him plus him, he's an extender, and then you just set your spell anyways. Yeah, spell trap. There's no restriction to it. And you just put him in attack position, and you're kind of set there, right? Like 2 omnis. What do you have? Like 2 omni negates, a monster bounce, Book of Moon, so 4 plus protection, plus other things I don't know. Voiceless to voice does. So there's a lot of things you can do. A lot of things. Interesting deck because the synergy obviously lies within 2,500 bodies that you can reveal. That's the idea, at least. Not Saravis, but I think the other guy does. I think that's 25. That's 25 in the main deck. He's not 25, but like you get the idea. Like Lava Golem, it's just a little more flexible. It's just an idea I've been tossing around, so I don't know. I was gonna look at it. I think it was worth picking up the core, especially if there's something good that synergizes with it, even like Mitsurugi. But I just think Genesis is a deck that is worth exploring. All right. Well, thanks for sticking around and listening to me yap for however long I was doing this for. Next time we stream, it will probably be on Twitch, and we'll probably be doing something else. You'll have all like the chat, the bits cheering and all that. So appreciate you guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff on the channel. We're coming out with more different things that we're doing, maybe some like giveaways or tournaments or something like that. We'll figure it out. But open to suggestions if you guys want to throw some in there. So thanks. Shinobi out.